and then a face that uses one of his nipples as an eyeball. All right. And then what the fuck? Well, I was worried. I was worried about this movie because I watched the original Crow with Brandon Lee. It came out, what, in 1995? I watched it, a couple weekends ago. Late at night, too, and it was raining. It was perfect. It was a perfect way to watch The Crow. It was raining outside. I put it on at, like, almost midnight, Poured myself a drink, and I was like, I haven't watched The Crow in a while. Remember, at one point, the remake was actually going to have Jason Momoa star as the main character, as Mr. Draven. I don't know what happened with that, but we saw some test images, and he looked pretty cool, and it seemed like that was a good fit when it came to Jason Momoa. He looks like a rock star, and it seemed like that was going to be perfect, but that didn't happen, and then, of course, now, yikes. There it is. Okay. Okay. Immediately, I was like, all right. Well, my first thought was, what is going on with that hair? All right. Hey, good abs. All right, I'll give it that. Some good abs. A lot of tattoos. A lot of, and I immediately was going like, a lot of people are going to be comparing this to Jared Leto's Joker. And sure enough, that's exactly what they're doing. But yes, she's got tats everywhere, which is interesting. Some crosses right there. Looks like whatchamacallit, and then a face that uses one of his nipples as an eyeball. Got a tombstone, got all kinds of things. And yeah, pretty dark. All right, cool. But I was like, the makeup, not really looking too great either. Looks like it's just his eyes that are dark. All right. And then what the fuck? This looks, she's what? I don't know. This doesn't even look. I mean, obviously, they're trying to like, hey, these two love each other naturally. We know the story when it comes to all this. What does that say? Lullaby over his eyebrow. I mean, taking a page out of. David Ayer even tweeted this out with like the big googly eyes, like, hey, someone taking a page out of my book. And one of his sideburns is, it's Chinese writing, okay, and then he's got a spider web right there. Maybe this is connected to the Spider-Verse. He's a Madam Web fan. And then we got this right here. They're just around a fire. And this is FKA Twigs. I don't even know who she is. I don't know who she is. She's a musician, apparently. But, yeah, I'm not digging the hair. The mullet, I'm not digging the mullet really at all. So, yeah. Hey, there's a little plug right there already when it comes to Sam Adams. Good beer. Yeah, I don't like it. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of the look. I'll give it a chance still. The director of this movie, Rupert Sanders. He has directed the Foundation series, which a lot of people like, so there could be some hope right there, but he did do Ghost in the Shell. Ghost in the Shell had potential. Of course, there was a lot of backlash because Scarlett Johansson starred in it, and they thought they were like, whitewash, and doing all that. But, if you watch the anime Ghost in the Shell, and then you watch that movie, the translation wasn't fully there. I'm not saying it was totally bad, but it was just kind of like, it just didn't quite capture the atmosphere of the anime. Now, I get it, it's modern day, and they wanted to modernize it, sure, so they changed the look, but I'm like, yeah, but still, it's like, it just seems a little too drastic to me. But again, I'll give it a chance. But those images, I went, yikes.